Today we have got an elephant with a gunshot wound on his rear leg for treatment. The villagers noticed this animal at the village border and informed the Wildlife Conservation Office. The wildlife officers arrive, prepare their tranquilizer gun with a sedative drug in it, and move into the forest to search for the injured animal. In the middle of the forest, the officers find the animal standing across a huge log. They dart the animal with the sedative and wait quietly until the animal gets sedated. The elephant seems to have come to a suspension of movement, but the officers cannot assume that this is due to sedation. So, to verify, one officer picks up a stick and jabs the elephant to see how he responds to it. No response. So, it is evident that the elephant is sedated and is safe to approach. The officers start moving towards the animal, clearing the area for the veterinarians to get close to the animal with ease. The officers are being mindful not to disturb the animal when they do the clearing. The veterinarians start administering essential medicines such as antibiotics, multivitamins, and painkillers, which will help prevent the development of an infection, boost immunity, and manage the pain of the gunshot injury on the leg. All of these medicines, including the sedative drug that was darted before, were made by these veterinarians on the spot after observing the elephant's physique and determining its body weight. He is quite a well-grown elephant, taller than 6 feet. As you can see, the veterinarian takes a lot of effort to inspect and treat the animal by climbing up and creeping underneath the obstructing log. The officers and veterinarians work as a team to finish this treatment successfully by utilizing the limited time they have before the animal revives from sedation. The officers are careful not to be in the vicinity of the animal or to not make too much noise around the animal, as even though he is sedated, seeing people close could make him feel insecure. That insecurity could later transform into aggression when he is revived from sedation and trigger him to behave dangerously. This is also the reason why we video filmed this treatment process from just behind, without going into too many angles, even though the injury could have been shown more clearly, avoiding the log, if we filmed it from another angle. We hope you understand and bear with us on this. The task of this wildlife conservation team is to make the best use of the available resources and restore the elephant to a better health condition, where he could survive on his own. Performing surgery in this place, or with the very minimum facilities available, is not practical. As you can see, this animal is not in too bad a state. As for now, he is only limping. However, if not treated on time, even a slighter injury can turn into an infection and cause serious issues later. That is why this treatment is important. Many elephants in this part of the world face this kind of tragedy, inflicted by humans. This is an outcome of the human-elephant conflict. For instance, this elephant is known to be quite aggressive. There have been many instances where this animal has raided the cultivations of the poor villagers and destroyed them and other belongings overnight. People in these villages work very hard to survive. They spend all day, every day, trying to protect the crops, as that is their food and their bread and butter. To retaliate to the endless raidings and trouble these animals cause, people purposely do these types of things, where wild animals sometimes surrender by paying with their lives. The authorities should bring in necessary laws and regulations to minimize these issues. They should give solutions to the people's issues too. Now the treatment is coming to an end. All the relevant medicines have been administered. What has to be done next is to revive the animal. However, administering a revival drug through an IV line is not feasible in this scenario. Therefore, they decide to give this drug also in the form of an intramuscular injection. Besides, this treatment is happening in a forest, this elephant is aggressive by nature, and we do not know what his behavior will be like once revived. Therefore, the intramuscular method is safer than intravenous in this case. And, in intramuscular, there is a sustained release of medicines, and there is no need to fix or remove an IV line. Take a closer look at the rear leg of this animal, which is swollen. This is the leg with the injury on it. The animal does not give any weight to this leg, as it could be giving a lot of pain and discomfort. He stands on 3 legs. Let us hope that after this treatment, the elephant will recover. The animal is given a short break while the revival drug is being prepared. Once the revival drug is given intramuscularly, it will get to work immediately and revive the animal within 5 minutes. This is also the time when the injection sites are sprayed with an antibiotic to prevent sprouting up an infection, while the others in the team pack their belongings and get ready to leave this place. Finally, the revival drug is given. Soon after this, the officers request everyone to move away from the location. They too move away. After some time, the elephant moves away to the forest. He definitely has no threat on his life, but the vets decided to pay him one more visit in the future for another session of treatment.